PCB and PCBA are both important terms in the electronics industry. Some people use them interchangeably, but they are actually two distinct things. The main difference is that PCB refers to a blank circuitry board, while PCBA refers to a board that contains all of the necessary electronic components for the board to function as needed. A PCB is not yet functional because it does not have the required components in place, while a PCBA is a complete and functional board. PCBs and PCBAs are two different parts of the same process. A PCBA is built on top of an existing PCB. Let's take a closer look at the definition of PCB. The definition of PCBA and the difference between the two terms. What is a PCB? PCBs are the foundation of modern electronic devices. They mechanically support and electrically connect electronic components. The boards themselves are made of laminate material such as fiberglass or composite deposit and contain conductive pathways that connect different parts of the board. Types of PCBs. The main types of PCBs include single-layer PCB are the simplest type of PCBs and are coated with a single layer of conducting material and a layer of solder mask. Double-layer PCB have a layer of conducting material on both the top and bottom of the board, which gives them more flexibility and a smaller size than single-layer PCBs. Multi-layer PCBs have more than two conductive layers and are used in more complex applications. Other common types of PCBs include flexible PCBs, rigid PCBs, and flex-rigid PCBs. What is the definition of PCBA? A PCBA is a completed PCB assembly that contains all of the electronic components needed to make the board function as required. PCBA may also refer to the process of assembling the board with the necessary components. There are two main methods that a PCBA company may use for PCB assembly. 1. Surface mount technology. Surface mount technology is an assembling process that involves mounting electronic components to the surface of a PCB. It is highly automated and flexible, and it allows for higher connection densities. It enables manufacturers to place complex circuitries into small components. The four basic steps of PCBA SMT are: preparing the PCB. First, the assembler places solder paste where it is needed on board. Placing the components. Next, the assembler places the components on the board, typically using a pick-and-place machine. Reflow soldering. The assembler then heats the boards in a reflow oven until the solder paste reaches the temperature required for the solder joints to form. Inspection. The assembler conducts inspections throughout the SMT process, including before attaching the components and before and after reflow soldering. Through-hole technology. Through-hole technology is an assembling process that involves drilling holes into a PCB through which electronic components called LEDs can be attached. It is an older technology than SMT, but creates a stronger connection between the board and the components. Through-hole assembly can be either fully automated or semi-automated. The steps of the PCBA through-hole process include drilling the holes. The first step in the through-hole process involves drilling holes into the board. These holes must be the right size for the component LEDs. Placing the LEDs. Next, the assembler places the LEDs in the holes. Soldering. The next step in the process is soldering. This step ensures the components are held firmly in place. Inspection. Throughout the process, the assembly undergoes inspections to ensure the PCBA will function as expected. How do PCBA and PCB relate to each other? PCB and PCBA are the results of two different steps of the same overall process. A PCB is a plain circuit board with no electronic components attached, while a PCBA is a completed assembly that contains all of the components required for the board to function as needed for the desired application. A PCB is not yet functional, while a PCB is ready to be used in an electronic device. Another difference lies in how PCBs and PCBAs are packaged. Our PCBA service. At POE, we provide expert PCB assembly services, including board level and completed box build assembly, SMT and through-hole technology, and everything from fully automatic process to precise hand assembly. When you work with POE, you get years of experience on your side, timely service, and product excellence. To learn more about how our PCB assembly service can help you meet your goals, contact us online, call us at 0755 253 122 250 or request a free, no obligation quote today.